So here we are picking nettles. The last bit of equipment has just arrived for us to make our own nettle beer, and we have no shortage of nettles, as you can see out here in the front south facing slope. So we decided to make use of them, and we'll be doing them with the lemon and ginger kick, so hopefully it'll be quite palatable, but we shall see. Anyway, this is the first step. We've already built the fermenter inside, which we'll show you in a bit, but this is where we're going to be picking from, and we're only picking the tiny young heads from the very top. Only the top kind of 4 leaves. Probably better to do this in spring generally because there's more young growth, but you can do it any time of year. Nettles are always growing, and there's always some young growth, so you can always get bits off the top. Yeah, stay tuned. Right, okay, well we've been at it for about half an hour or so. Not long, and we've been picking only the tops, only the top kind of 4 leaves, so it's quite slow going. But we reckon we've got enough now to do somewhere in the region of 20 to 30 litres. Bearing in mind we're adding some other flavourings as well. So it's time to head on back and boil up some tea.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're back in the house and it's time to boil up some nettle tea to make into our nettle beer.
It's filling up already. Half full, yeah? Well, bless you.
About 2/3 full, half full.
Well, what, should we use all of them?
Oh, sorry, half the bag. Yeah, use half the bag and then we'll just judge it with the water. Go for a generous half first time because we can always go and pick more if we need. Okay. So it's getting too hot for me, mate.
Oh, Christ. Still moving. Poor little bugger.
Get the zest of 2 oranges and put the juice in as well. We've got a bag of citric acid and 1 teaspoon is like 1 lemon. So we'll probably have 7 or 8 teaspoons of that in there. And then some ginger syrup as well, and then a litre bottle of ginger beer just to give it that little extra kick. We've got brewer's yeast, special unbleached muslin bags, brewer's bags, and a hydrometer so we can measure the gravity of the liquid and the alcohol content.
Fresh ginger though, where's that?
Ginger stems syrup.
Oh, you've never seen that before?
Yeah. I'm sure you would have tasted it before. Ginger stems.
What's the difference between ginger stems and fresh ginger?
I think that's like kind of glacé fruit. It's done in syrup for a long time. Enjoyed it, so chocolate ice cream. Well, it doesn't really give any indication. But yeah, some kind of caramelised ginger.
Waitrose, you can get Tesco's now.
I've had that for a long time. I've had that for like a year. It's the kind of thing you don't use much of, but when you need it, it's lovely. And then a bit of honey as well. A little meaty edge.
Nice. That looks like a 3 AM on a Friday morning.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to look much nicer for a couple of weeks. And then 1 of them each as well. Just to really finish off that ginger and orange. So it's going to be nettle beer, but it's going to be not just nettles, because that doesn't really appeal to me. It'd be like drinking spinach tea.
Dandelion and burdock.
Dandelion and burdock and just ginger beer. Just that gingery sweet, that'll add a touch of bitterness as well, which would be nice. Hopefully, we'll see. This is still a long way from doing. I need another 20 minutes from now at least. It's only just starting to get hot. We're getting there. It's at about 45 minutes from cold, so maybe another couple of minutes. It was in a rolling ball with the lid on, and some lemongrass in there as well. Got about 20 litres between the 2 pots. We may need to dilute it a bit, but we'll check the colour before we pitch the yeast. It's looking quite good. Actually smells quite nice, it smells like spinach or something. This is going to be long enough to do anymore. Oh, it is.